Welcome back. Beth Berghofer pays her taxes and bills on time. She's a model citizen, really in every sense of the word, but in a matter of months, she will lose her home.
NBC5's Matt Jordan investigates how someone else's debt has become one Medford woman's nightmare. Matt?
Beth Berghofer has lived in her home for nearly 2 decades. She says she and the co-signer ended their relationship years ago, but now she's left with his burden, and that could mean losing her home.
I finally got that shot.
This is Beth Berghofer's home. It's where she gardens, where she reads,
Come here. Good girl.
and where she runs a sanctuary for stray cats.
We provide medical care for them. We raise funds to pay for their medical care.
But Berghofer could lose all of this
Just leave that open.
because of someone else's debt.
This is all the legal documents pertaining to this case. Still, it's just incredible that, you know, a government agency would be going after me for taxes that I don't owe.
Berghofer bought the home in 1998 with help from a man she was dating named Bill Julie. Their relationship ended and Julie moved out, but his name remained on the deed until 2009 when Berghofer tried to become the sole owner of her home.
The potential mortgage lender pulled the title on my home and found out I had all these liens that I had no knowledge of at all.
$65,595 worth of liens to Julie's Central Point business, Illumatronics.
As you can imagine, that's no small amount.
I visited a pair of business addresses listed to Illumatronics and tried to talk to Julie at his Medford home, where he refused to answer any of my questions.
I was, really blindsided and just thought, this can't be true.
But Oregon law says it is. Jackson County Counsel Joel Benton points to Oregon Statute 311-645. It allows Julie's tax burden to be placed squarely on Beth's home of more than 15 years.
Under the ORS, we were allowed to lien the real property he owned, and then if the personal property taxes he didn't pay weren't paid, we're permitted to foreclose on our lien.
Berghofer's attorney, Rich Billins, says in all his years of practicing law, he's never seen a case quite like this.
I don't see it as being a very fair process, because it does punish a non-debtor for the debts of somebody that, has absolutely nothing to do with the non-debtor.
Beth's foreclosure is scheduled for this October, but even if she does pay off the $65,000 that Julie owes to the county, her attorney says her home is still not safe from foreclosure.
There's still state tax liens, federal tax liens, judgment liens, so even if she does redeem these personal property tax liens, her property is still heavily encumbered by these other judgments.
And that means Berghofer's home could very soon be property of the county, auctioned off to the highest bidder.
It's not a good situation. I don't really see a lot of happy endings, unfortunately.
It just seems incredible.
Berghofer's looking at all her options, including possible legal action against the co-owner of the home. We'll tell you more about Berghofer's battle for her home and provide a link to her stray kitten program on our website, KOBI5.com. And coming up tomorrow in part 2 of this NBC5 News investigation, why the law has built-in protections for spouses but not unmarried couples. In studio, Matt Jordan, NBC5 News.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, lots of this information unknown to me, and I can't wait to see part 2 tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.